Know that this disaster is here. Greetings and salutations, everyone. Welcome to tonight's stream. Uh, we're back on the hardcore server with Pip and Jerry, and I think we're just gonna like chill, try to run up to 20 over the next couple of days, and shouldn't take more than 3 or 4 days, really. It should be a pretty chill path up there. So
I'm totally not stupidly in Font 5.
well, yeah, that really knocked the wind out of our sails. And by ours, I mean mine.
It really did. It really did. I'm so sorry. But what do you do? What do you do? You can't take it back.
You can't. It's part of the highs are highs and the lows are lows. And like after we logged off and we talked about it for a little bit, and then like the next day we came in and we were talking about it again, and I'm just like, it's the thing that happens on the hardcore that I always warn about. Oh man, I don't even have any gold on this account either, huh? Okay, Pip, come give me gold. The minute you go into like casual or relaxed mode or whatever, that's where you'll die. You'll make that little mistake, and you'll be dead.
There's nobody to blame but myself. But I will say, I think it was in part caused by the speed at which we were tearing through everything that night. And so I was getting overconfident in my ability to just sort of walk through things. And even though I knew there was a trap there, I guess I was like, well, I'll just stand in the space where I'll be fine. Except when I got off the ladder, I wasn't fine, and I took a hit. And then I was backing up, and I took another hit, and...
Thank you, Pip.
But it's no one to blame but myself. But, you know, especially when things are going really well like that, is part of when you're going to let you go.
Right. It's all about letting that guard down. And I don't know. I felt like I was doing the best we could, keeping the conversation interesting and active, and like talking about the fact that there was going to be traps right there and stuff. And like, I feel like in hindsight, I should have been a little bit more assertive on certain things. But to be fair, I didn't even see what was going on, and I think you were kind of like auto following Pip a little bit, and.
Yeah, I think that's probably true.
And which is fine because you were auto following Pip the whole rest. You know what I mean? Like that is normally fine.
But tearing through things so quickly that I got complacent.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah, and when that happens, it's really tough to not die. All right, so
never follow Pip.
However, this is going to be easy, so we could totally be complacent. And
correct.
There'll be no problems at all.
Correct. We'll go through pretty fast.
Let's just start with barge trees then, right?
Oh yeah, let's get you guys
all the way around. And
barge.
Start
Okay.
in the harbor.
Yeah, we can start on that side then. I was like
on
on my way
ship
to the other one.
invites.
Yeah, let me get over to the ship
good idea.
invite place.
It's not unreasonable. Let's see. So there's a couple of things that we're gonna have to prioritize a little sooner than. Oh yeah, I'm not in the guild. I'm ready whenever.
Yep.
Here's where we're going to want to prioritize getting that voice of the master a little bit earlier, because we're looking for experience over other things. And I think we're also going to want to reprioritize house P buffs again pretty early, because that does make a huge difference.
Yeah, agreed. But both of those should be just fine. Should be no problem.
No, it should. Everything should have been fine. We just got to stay awake. All right.
Where it's going to get tricky is once we start getting into the level 5+ quests again, and we can't totally autopilot, but tonight running through harder quests, I think we'll be fine. So.
Yeah. All right. So the first Cardavon quest is like a 5-minute AFK break. So we'll jump in there and get that one started. If anyone's got any like finishing touches on their character to kind of get set up, it's usually what I do here. Make sure that I have my various spells on my bars and turned on how I want them to be. Alright, so what do we want to do with our non-metamagic spells?
I virtually the same build that I was with the last character. This was actually a prototype of that other character. So it's just a little earlier in the process at only level 4. But same basic idea where I'm a cleric and pretty balanced overall with a focus on like light damage because light damage.
Yeah.
Generally wielding a longsword for favored weapon bonuses, but not. It's not the end of the world, but that's what I prefer. An extra, eventually like plus 6 or 8 to damage.
Well, I actually decided to go ahead and play an Alchemist. I don't play a lot of Alchemists because I think, for me, when I played them the couple of times I played them, I felt like they really easily kind of like fell into everything's a nail because I have this awesome hammer. And I found that to be kind of boring. So then I played a couple of other versions, and they were fine. But I think for just overpowering our way to level 13, where I can use the other Samus again to get back to the traps and have all the gear and everything lined up again, I think this will be fun. I didn't want to do another Favored Soul thing, which is what I'm doing on my Reaper version of the character. I just needed something a little different. And then Pip over here is a Palladian, I think.
Yep, two-handed paladin. Gonna give it a try.
A Jaholi roller, as it were. But I don't think Beef's gonna join us, at least necessarily until we're back up to where those other characters were. So again, it shouldn't be that big of a deal. Ooh,
Did V say he was going to join us?
I think V-Love will be here if he can. I don't know. I got a weird couple of messages from him the other day, and I haven't. It was like I was trying to mistell or mismessage or something, and so I don't know. I hope so.
Yeah, I couldn't remember.
But ultimately, I was only really planning to do 1750 and level 20 as a goal here anyway. And so I'm still well within my ability to reach my goals for Season 5.
Yeah.
Despite that, so what I mean is, despite that death, it ain't the end of the world, it's fine. And we've already exceeded what I've done in previous years. And if we hit level 20, which, hey, I can play smart, we're going to do this, then we'll have really achieved the goals of this hardcore season, which, ends into the month, so.
Right. So we've got a little bit of time, a little over, no, it's like 2 weeks, right? 2 weeks today. So
Yeah,
that's more than enough time to chill, level somebody up. Man, I went out to do Secrets of the Salt Marsh today. So I haven't been out there very much, like very little. And I had finally kind of gotten used to the Feywilds and how it kind of plays with my head or whatever. Went out to the Salt Marsh today. I played out there for an hour. I had to go take a nap. My head was so spinning.
Have you looked into, I'm sure the answer is yes, because it is such a thing of yours, like refresh rate, things like that.
That's part of the reason I had switched to the other graphics card. So
I wonder how much of the issue, some of it could just be the bloom intensity, but presumably you've got that turned down or largely off. And the rest is going to be post-processing, which is, that kind of big play effect.
Yeah.
And again, you've got that basically turned off, I assume.
Yeah. So, like, for me, I don't know what was going on today in particular, but I noticed it the most when I was, like, running through the Explorer area. And there was something in particular about the shrubs and how they, like, popped up and appeared on the screen. I don't know what it is. I know it's a me problem. It's not a somebody else's problem.
It's a real problem. I mean, no one's trying to dismiss it.
Yeah, no,
I'm
but
just saying it seems like there should be a solution out there. Like we should be able to find a monitor, perhaps just game settings.
Yeah,
even something.
Well, and that's one of the reasons I really like DDO over some of the other games I've tried is I've never had problems really before Feywild, and under the Feywild I'm pretty sure it's the sky, like that constantly changing and shifting sky. There's something about how my brain takes that. Are you guys planning on doing continuing on Cardavons?
Yeah, we're smashing barrels right
okay.
now, or crates. Yeah. Sorry,
it's just there's like just little things that, and I don't know why my brain on those particular things are like hung up on there.
I assume you've looked at things like field of view, etc.
I've looked at a couple of different things, but I don't know. Again, everything kind of feels backwards on this video card. I don't know. I put off kind of fiddling with trying to flash the BIOS on the old one and get it working again. But I think I may have to prioritize that after all because I didn't want to mess with things while they were working. I was like, well, if I can just get a little bit of stuff saved up here, we got some stuff in the works, and just try to get something new used or whatever.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It's crazy.
So, like, I have severe motion sickness problems. I've had it my whole life. I love being on a boat. I can be on a boat for about 5 minutes before I'm vomiting. It's just the reality of my life, and it's been that way since I was a kid. And I am not sensitive at all in the same way that you are, like migraines and stuff, but I'm pretty sensitive to, like, motion sickness in video games sometimes. Even, like, first-person shooters and that will get me sometimes. And usually it has to do with either refresh rate or field of view, or like, really nauseating bloom intensity effects, but those can usually be turned down.
Yeah. So for me, it's usually like, I think it has to do with the colors and how they change in particular. For me, like, and pattern breaking in particular, because the medication I'm on and the chiropractic treatments have really alleviated the problem with the primary trigger for me. And so now it's like the weird things that would trigger like a really, really bad migraine that I wouldn't have caught out anywhere. So I think it's like the same reason that I get a migraine when I take a car ride. The seeing the other lights and the way the car moves and stuff doesn't align with how my brain says everything's supposed to go. And
I assume you've tried VR, or if you haven't.
I just did over like the new year actually. My brother brought one to kind of play with, and it was amazing.
Did it kill you?
It did not. Some of the moving sometimes was a problem. Like the game in particular that I was playing had like a weird system, I feel like, for moving forward. Like you clicked a spot and then it moved the whole world, and I don't know, I think it would have been better if it was like slower or not quite as misaligned. I don't know, something. But once you kind of, other than the movement in that particular game, I thought it was fine. Like everything seemed really nice and worked really well. So much so that my son Remington, I think, has decided he's going to get us an Oculus to play with.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So you have to have Facebook to use that, don't you?
Oh yeah.
I have no idea.
The answer is yes. Well, you have to have a Facebook account. Yes.
You have to have a Facebook account.
Facebook, but you do have to have an account.
Yeah, they. Again, I was just using my brother-in-law's account or whatever, so they just like gave it to me and put it on. So I have no idea.
I think that's the right unit to get currently right now in 2021. I use a PSVR. I've had it for a couple of years now, and it's been really interesting in many cases. Still feels pretty early days, kind of, but it's cool. But I think I've seen the Go and I've used it. Relative has one, and it's real cool. All right, I'm actually gonna off mic for a little bit. Gonna chat with my son.
Sounds good. Oh man. Are you about ready to do the end? Looks like it. I had to stop and shrine around myself out of mana. I cast like my 2 spells instead of just using only my SLAs. I clicked it all the wrong times. I misplayed for days. Alright. Let's not get lightning bolted to death by stupid Shaman Samus, yeah. Yeah, let's not get murdered like that.
Yeah, I was trying to get up there to take any potential blast to the face.
Well, I mean, to be fair, I mean, I had almost one-shotted the guy on the first attack, and if my second attack would have, like, got thrown up there, I don't think he would have been able to hit me in the first place, so... Well, we bring some light. If you're a viewer and you're level appropriate, which Pip, you're what level?
5.
5?
Yep.
We really should do some other things. That's fine. We'll do Bringing the Light. We'll do Kobold's New Ringleader. I think we'll run that one down, maybe even.
Yeah.
And do that big XP thing for a minute.
Yep.
I was going to ask, and I didn't because we just have been so busy. I was going to ask if Jerry got a starter potion from one of his expansion packs, and if so, if people would be interested in popping those, because I know from experience, like that, especially in the harbor, those I think that 20% XP potion can get you quite a bit on a first life character.
Yeah.
Like you can be like 6 or something in that first hour. Alright, I'm just gonna finish this and leave. Hopefully not Jerry go off and fight like a crazy. Okay, he's following. Anyhow. How come every time Jerry's here, pizza sounds good?
It's because I'm the king. I'm the pizza king. I live for pizza, and it'll be on my tombstone as it should, and I'm totally okay with that.
Your tombstone pizza?
Well, not tombstone pizza. I mean, let's be real here. It's got to be better than that for mine, but sure.
I usually don't think about pizza is all. That's my point. I'm at the new Ringleader.
That's what I had for dinner.
No, I had 2 slices of bacon, an egg, and some hibachi chicken, I think. Yeah.
That sounds better.
It was not very good.
It was not very good?
No. So, there's an hibachi restaurant in town that my wife likes. And, I did not think it was very good today. Wow, alright. Hang on, there's a little bit of action down there, boys.
Got him. Come here, bad guys.
Shaman! Alright, which way you want to go? That way? Alright, I'll go this way then. PM, when you get high enough level, you can help again. Yeah, that's what I figured we'd do, Beef. When it's high enough level to switch characters. It shouldn't take, I don't think, very long. Just, we gotta get in our new rhythms all.
Yeah, let's see if I like this guy better or I already.
Yeah, I just have zero expectations to have any kind of gear for this build. Like, nor do I even know what I would want on an Alchemist build right now, even. Meanwhile, cooking a ham, steak, and some broccoli, that sounds delicious. I made a... What was it? I made fish and asparagus yesterday. Salmon. I made salmon and asparagus yesterday. It was good. But the asparagus was real nice. Doing well today? Not too bad. I had to have a little lay down earlier today, but I'd finally gotten to see the doctor yesterday for the first time this year, and I'm definitely much better than I was on Sunday. Kind of glad that I'm on the other side of this crud that was keeping me from getting and doing things. Go ahead and walk this one down real fast. The COVID, it could have been the COVID. It could be something else. Like
2 elites or 1 elite?
Are you rerunning that for something?
Yeah, we're just gonna hit this one because it walk it down just hard and normal because of the experience per minute are super high.
Alright, well I'm just gonna park then for this one.
That's fine. Only be hopefully just a minute. But we never had a positive COVID test while we were sick this last time, so. Which is ironic because my sister-in-law, who has got the fear of the COVID, does have a positive test. So now I'm afraid that we will get it from them. You know what I mean? So like
maybe that's what the wife has.
Oh yeah, your wife's got COVID.
I wonder. She's had a head cold for the last couple days.
That's what Talab says. What he has is like a big head cold.
Because the doctors think it's weird that either of us have had COVID that we know of.
Right. Yeah, I don't know.
She's worked around several people that have gotten it, but has never really gotten sick at all. So
all I know is, like I said, I've caught some sort of virus twice in the last 12 calendar months, and the first time, I kind of thought it was probably COVID, even though again we were getting negative tests.
Yeah.
Because I was really sick. And I I was on the verge of like going to the hospital and stuff.
Right? Oh, really?
Yeah, like I was really sick. And then this last time that we were sick, I mean, you saw I was just cold and beaten, but I didn't feel like as bad as the other one.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I felt fine.
Yeah, it's
by comparison.
It's weird how it will.
Well, I mean, again, I was definitely cold. I was definitely sick. I definitely didn't feel good. I didn't have any energy, but I just didn't. I wasn't sick like you would expect to be sick, I guess. Or I was.
Yeah.
The way I would expect.
Well, and that was kind of my thing too. I got sick a couple of times this year, which I generally just don't get sick. But it was just I was like run down really bad for 3 or 4 days.
Yeah, I had that, except it's lasted now for what, 2 weeks.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It's if I haven't had COVID yet and it's worse than what I've had, I don't want COVID. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That being said, the way I've been those like a month out of the year or whatever, I feel like I've been about as sick as I can get. So kind of over it. What's up? Just done being sick. Got to get back out in the sun and the exercise and stuff and out of the winter crud.
Yeah, I'm just ready for more sun.
Yeah. Alright. Did that take us more than 2 minutes? I hope not. 1 minute, 34 seconds. Alright. Good. So normally for XP, I would just move on to Bookbinder, or is that the one with the not Bookbinder?
Haberdasher.
Rescuing the Lost Tome, right? The book house. Basically, I'm saying I would skip this one for speed.
Recovering in a second, Jeffrey. Recovering the Lost Tome is the one with the kind of kill you though, isn't it? It's a pretty rough one sometimes.
Yeah, there's an electric thing, but I'll take care of it. It's fine.
All right.
This one, for whatever reason, is on my list of like easy XP quests. Once you kind of know how not to get murdered in the electric room, then the quest is pretty easy. Beef says now you're worried about a trap. Almost had a drink. Alright, everyone away from the danger walls. Oh no! He caught me. Alright, watch out for the traps. Pip and Jerry go right. Yeah, what'd you think of that, Pip? Hell yeah. I get ya. One way.
jump, 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 jump.
Boink. Okay.
I'm a frog.
You are a frog?
I'm a frog. I'm not a dragonborn, I'm a froggenborn.
Froggenborn, huh? Ribbits?
Got the electric done yet?
Yep. I'm
Okay.
here to pull the lever right now. Yeah. On live, this life I'm currently playing, my screw around for fun life, what I'm calling the love song to DDO or whatever life, but I died in this quest. I took a lightning bolt and had to finish the rest of the quest while I was under effect of a gibbers res. I made it. It was not pretty, but I made it. All right, finishing out. You guys want to do Dirks first, or you want to do Head? Probably Dirks.
Yeah, Dirk sounds good. Let's tear through that.
Yeah.
We should do Butcher's Path too. We should just do all these ones in the area. Go around here. Asher. Just tear through.
Well, that's fair. Just with one less person
Yay,
than
speed
usual.
15. Speed 15. Oh my god. Thank you. Thank you, Luke Gods. Thank you. I can even equip it.
Give it a shot. Alright. So Pip, this is like 80% you.
Yep.
Okay. I will pop the shamans. But I just am not going to have the mana to affect every fight efficiently. No, and he left me this guy. Okay, hit me 2 times. Not very nice. I have healing potion.
Okay.
That's how I was killing those undead guys, was throwing those healing potions. Alright, everyone remember this is where the shrine is, in case you get murdered. Oh, I targeted the wrong guy. Much fail. Alright, this shaman on the box is problematic. Also need to go get some level 2 spell components pretty soon. Heyo! Somebody's level 4.
Speed.
Alright, we're gonna have to kill these guys. I don't think we have to kill all the way around though. Guess we're killing all the way around.
Do we need to do the chest or we
Nope.
can skip it?
We can skip it.
We'll just skip it.
Deal with these oozes, perhaps. Is it safe over there?
Save.
Okay. I'm trying to kill those 2 oozes by running backwards and not run into kobolds. So I appreciate it being safe.
Hey, there's level.
Level 5? Level 4?
Level 5.
Level 5, okay.
Let's do Dirkson, right?
Yeah. Shunk.
Go Gadget Legs.
Go Gadget Legs. Should have looked to see if I had what other gears I randomly had. I don't think I had anything else really, though, for this character. Alright, keep in mind you now have 4 oozes.
Yeah. Grab a less good weapon. So when it breaks us.
You're just starting to get to the number of oozes that are problematic, I think, is all.
Huh?
Said, get over here and help Pip.
Oh.
I feel lucky. I was not. I just looted a kobold's prayer beads. You ever see a kobold holding those prayer beads? Nope. They only fall out when they release and relax. You want me to do it?
Do you have evasion yet?
No.
Let me do it then.
Level
I got 3 points.
Then run to the... Okay, over here. Alright, well, it doesn't matter. He lived. Safe. Over here is like a safety spot. And where'd the caster go? Hello? There he is.
Okay, where's the caster?
He just jumped up high. There's always one somewhere right here, but he jumped up on this box this time. Cast lightning bolts on us from the sky. Muck is here. We should go do that.
Oh.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, I was like, are we really repulling now? No, we gotta at least try, right?
I mean, the reason you pull that particular side is because Puck, in my experience, Muck tends to spawn more likely if you pull that lever than the other levers. So,
hey!
I got.
Sweet.
So look at there. What do you guys think of my My house poncho, chat. That's right. My son looks at it and says it's very Empire. I'm like, thanks, kid. It's definitely like black and gray. I totally understand why you would say that, but like, oh. All right, have her dash. Thought you were wearing an insulated suit to make you sweat like a weight loss outfit. No, just a poncho. Hammer cannot come soon enough. Used to wear those to do laps around the swimming pool for wrestling in high school. Yeah, this is not that, thankfully.
What are we up to?
Information is key, right?
Okay.
Then you guys are 5, so really anything level 3 is probably on the table. Or Waterworks. Waterworks might be a little tough still. No, I was telling Pip that basically when I was sick the last 2 weeks, I basically just wore a blanket like around my shoulders like a big shawl or whatever. I mean, everyone knows what that's like when you're not feeling well. You wrap your blanket around you. And I was like, I just want to do this a lot. I remember my friend John making his own like poncho out of a $9 Walmart blanket or whatever, you know. I wanted something a little nicer than that because I'm on camera, but it didn't have to be much nicer than that. I saw that you and Quintina got your feet yesterday. Congratulations. Redemption from season 1. That's how they probably should have marketed it. The redemption run. Wait. At some point, I need to actually decide if I'm going to go ahead and get my 20 Reaper points or my 10 Reaper points or not, and actually play that character some more. It's basically level 20, that favored soul. I just it's just a little bit off.
Is it 400,000 Reaper points for 10?
I don't remember. I don't remember it being quite that, like, too bad. But I don't remember the number.
Yeah, I can't remember either.
Better hurry. Tomorrow is the 19th. Yeah, it's fine. Like I said, right... This is the thing. I've been sitting down to start the stream, trying to decide between which two servers I want to log on. And Sirlona has just been winning. So that's what I played today. So, like... But I also knew that we had this planned with Jerry tonight, and definitely again on Thursday. We may have to talk about Wednesday as well. But, like, I knew this was already planned. So I have a feeling that that kind of wins out on the mornings for me. So it's going to be a matter of when the time crunch and if I feel like I want that cloak really badly. Which I probably do. I should probably get on it. Alright, and Jerry requested to go ahead and find a missing pack, I believe, because he wanted to do all the quests that were over here. So we can knock that out. And then figure out which level 3s you guys want to do next, because I don't think we can quite hit the Waterworks right yet. But we should be close. Gotcha.
What quest are you on?
Missing pack. Garrison's missing pack. As long as they're on a 6-second timer, Pip, I can kill all of them. But only on a 6-second timer.
Haha.
Alright, I'm in.
That's not the button I meant to push. Oh, Pip got him. Doesn't look like it.
Got who?
The kobold sends the alarm off or whatever.
Yeah, I got him.
Alright, I'll go for the next one.
Okay.
Oops. There we go. I don't know. Part of the reason I decided to do an alchemist for this also is that I hadn't played one in a really long time, so I feel like I should have a little bit of experience dusting off a build. Tiard Remain going ASMR Scourge Pure Fighter to weapon. That sounds fun. I don't know. I'm gonna start looking at the stable now that Samus is complete. After I finish my For Funsies life.
So.
Yeah, I think Jerry needs to level. I could level. Oh, level 4. Yeah, why don't we take a minute, level, refill my drink, buy spell components. Alright, let me think. We're probably here. When you get Salt Marsh, you're gonna farm red scale armor, then go back to the Dagger Pally Splash. Yeah, I was just talking about how I was playing over in Salt Marsh earlier today. The dinosaur, I guess it's like a dinosaur. The alligator quest, I had a lot of fun with in particular. Oh man, did I not sell those things? Oh god.
I need to grab my gem bag.
Well, I accidentally canceled selling everything. Alright, spell components gotten. I will be right back. I'm gonna get a drink. Alright, chat, what do you think? This is fine? I think it's fine. Ah, nice. Nice. Grip it and rip it. Raw. Shotgun? Nah, no thanks. I have to hard pass on shotgun that one. Okay.
What are you guys doing?
No yet. Probably House P buffs, right?
Waterworks? How's Waterworks on XP a minute?
Waterworks is good, but it steps up a little fast.
What level you guys? 5, 4?
Yeah, 5.
5 and 4, yeah.
Thought I had leveled, but I did not.
I'm just doing some Shavrath on V-Love's character, my other character on V-Love, with a code with the group right now. So I was hoping to see if you guys were starting that level and what was going on.
Okay, well that's it. We're just screwing around on
They have a guy I played at
level 3.
I got a guy on 6, so I have 2 guys ready to roll with you guys too. So
Okay, well, we're level 5. Why can I not find the Alchemist?
Where are we headed?
There it is.
Waterworks?
Waterworks is fine.
Okay.
Alright, let me finish this group up here, and I'll head over to you guys when I'm done with that group.
That's fine.
Alright, you guys. See you guys soon.
Have a good one. Balance, concentration, haggles, diplomacy.
Do we want to grab a pocket higher?
Yeah. Why don't whoever's level 5 do so?
Yeah, I'll go grab one.
Yeah, I'm not sure what I want to do.
Ooh, I can grab my, what you call it guy?
Your whatchamacallit guy?
Yeah, the bard.
Yep. Yep,
Yes. Every little bit speeds it up, right?
That is correct. Somebody's wrestling with the dog, it looks like, or sounds like. I'm gonna mute for a minute while Remington's playing with the dog. Excuse me, everybody. Alright.
Of course, one thing I missed of not doing the low-level stuff was Expeditious Retreat cookies.
Yeah, I basically consumed whatever XP stones that I had saved up so far on the hardcore.
Yeah.
So I got to level, what, 3 in a little bit?
Yeah, I used all my ones under 5,000.
Yeah, I've not been good at getting on, logging on, and rolling up every day. I probably should, but...
I just do it to burn shards. So.
Yeah, again, if I had the fortitude of late. Again, being sick really... And then, like, being sick, have hardware malfunctions, have, you know what I mean, like, boom, 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 all together. Just, all that stuff together really is kind of kicked the stream in the teeth right now.
Yeah.
But we're on the recovery side, so... Apologize for my hang-ups on it, however, from time to time.
Right, I'm back.
Welcome back. Ooh. So we went to go watch the Kingsman movie finally. The movie I was extremely excited for. It was good. For those of you who like that kind of movie. Don't know if it was worth as much time I waited for it, but it was still good.
Quick, let me use my new muck paint.
Already.
Alright, danger. Actual danger. Nice. Okay, got blinded at least. Why not just Froggo? Probably would have been correct to Froggo.
Oh, yeah.
I just don't have my Froggo on this character right now.
I don't even have one, so.
That's a good question. I should have one. I just haven't claimed it.
I have the key.
Oh, okay.
I just got it. Another danger boy. I don't know, maybe I can get on this archer plan for this guy, at least for purposes of being able to run a little faster.
I have jump. Now I do.
Don't touch me. That's mean. Touched me again, didn't he? Good old color spray. Hey Samus, what build are you running now? It's an alchemist gnome with color spray. I don't know. I just click some buttons and
There we go.
hope that this is going to be alright. I mean, you can ask Pip. I was pretty, I don't know what you want to call it, lethargic when I was trying to figure out what to do.
Yeah. Very indecisive.
Well, no, the problem is I've played a lot of DDO in the last month, even though it doesn't seem like it. And they're all kind of like the same thing, right? Like right now on live, I'm doing a crossbowy type wizard thing that's kind of plays like an arty, right? Which is what I'm playing on. What I have been playing on the lives or the hardcore servers. So like double of that. Before there, / on my other character, I was playing a favorite soul caster. So like all of my characters kind of feel like the same right now, and I have a hard time playing like that. You know what? We better wait for a Pip, actually. I don't have any ammo. And I'm out
Just getting the
and I'm out of
crap
mana.
on this.
Oh, okay. I'll go in Shrine then. But that's the plan now, Tim. What are you playing? I honestly don't even know if I've done a very good job of spinning my, like, what we're doing. Oh, I'm glad I took the time to shrine.
Moral support. That's
I
what
knew-
it was.
I knew
Yeah,
that's
we were
what it was
combining
gonna-
our energy positively to influence the outcome of the quest.
There you go.
I mean, we knew how it was going to be when I went to Shrine. That's why I was trying to avoid it. Blink and the quest is missed. You'd like to try Favorite Soul Caster soon? It's really good right now. Alright, trap, trappy, trap. But you're running a Dwarf Barbarian on live right now? That seems strong too, though.
I have this barbarian build that I like to play where I'm mostly in, like, I'm up to tier 5 in Fury, but I take some Ravager too, and I just like it as just a general utility build. I just like for just running up a character quick and dishing out damage and stuff. I find it really nice. I really like it a lot. I go two-handed fighting, but that's just personal preference.
Okay, respawns. Okay. Pip's having a gay old time here. Just like love watching my spells not land right as they're about to kill something. That's where he really is getting his jollies from today. Look at all the mana Samus is wasting. That's how those melees are, you know.
Hey, I don't get to hit things for very long.
They
So.
love watching the spellcasters waste their mana. It's their favorite.
Did you find him up there?
I didn't honestly look, but
Oh, okay.
I was mostly talking to chat. I have not seen him so far, though. Well, unless he's in the very last one up top, which I didn't look in before I fell. Is he somehow... Okay,
There
he's
he
right
is.
there. If you're getting tier 4 Fury, I can solo R3s pretty consistently. Yeah, I feel like most players with skill can kind of settle into a Reaper 4 quest. It's not always the funnest or the easiest, but I find most people can knock out an R4.
Solo?
Yeah. It's a little bit of work.
And that's why I still run R1s.
Like on your main character with lives and gear and stuff, I find most people kind of settle into that R4 capableness.
I have so many lives to go.
Before
I
you
feel
feel
like
there.
that may be a statement that applies to you and the people around you, but I
Maybe.
suspect the data would not.
I bet
Follow
maybe not.
through.
I feel like it's more... What I'm saying is I have confidence that people can do that. That's where I think that their play will get to if they decide that they would like to make that the goal. Maybe I should rephrase it to that is what's doable.
We continuing on with.
I mean,
Four.
I figure, right?
Okay.
If we're going to do it, we're
Oh
going to
yeah,
do
it would
it.
be dumb and double recall.
Yep.
I always double recall.
Always double recall. Just be ready to deal with the tilt. I still haven't figured out what that is.
And I never even noticed it until you mentioned it.
I know. Now it
Thanks.
drives you crazy, doesn't it?
Yeah.
No. It's kind of like Oh, what's the quest in Sharn where you like the sister's brother's a bad guy or whatever and you like figure it out? Oh, this is like the second one of the shit. Red Rain.
Okay.
I think, right? So in Red Rain, whenever you click on the sister, the focus orb is on her chest.
Yeah.
Right? It's like weird stuff like that that sits out and makes you smile.
Oh, we never made it to those, so you
We
couldn't
did
show
not.
Jerry.
We did not. That's why I'm bringing it up now. I'm hoping at 30 I can finish all the sagas at least on R4. I suspect that'll probably will, with some practice and effort, I think you'll find more quests that you can do that on than not. After R4, I think it pushes in on other vectors that become too difficult, I think. Ready?
Yeah, it says my one guy's already in the party, but he's not.
Can you call him to you?
No, I don't even have his icon available. I'll
Alright.
dismiss him.
Yeah, just
I can't dismiss him.
I say we're
Hey.
probably gonna have to leave party. Sometimes it happens. They just get stuck in a previous quest and they didn't get out. Also realized I didn't change my dice color.
I'll go get the acid side.
Are you sure?
I've got the higher.
Okay.
Well, I'm not going in it. He's going in it.
Oh, if you just auto run straight through there with a 25 or 15 or 25 movement speed, you'll run through without taking the acid damage.
Go, you can do it.
Not done yet. Get back in there.
Poor guy. Alright. You just got to 29 today, so you're no longer using a level 10 weapon. Man, I tell you, like the antique great axe and stuff like that at 20, and like the wind lasher stuff, re-examine some of those things now. Watch out. Okay.
I'm on my way.
Come on. You shoot lightning bolt at me, I can hit him with a bottle. There we go.
Oh, almost made it to him.
Pretty sure you have an antique great axe. There you go. Antique great axe is a good one. Antique great axe, the zoom. A lot of that stuff's really good at 20 now. Right.
Do you guys want the shrine?
I was gonna skip it because it's extra traps to deal with or whatever, but
Yeah, we don't need it.
I'm just gonna go in light spellcasting mode. The Tale of Solomidis is really good for LO29 plus for sure. I just meant for there's a really interesting gear set, I think, or a couple of gear sets that you can make at 20 now that can be really competitive without that much extra work, assuming you had some of the old Seal Scroll Shard stuff going on. I haven't decided exactly when, but I'm going to do a high DPS life, and I'm not sure if it's going to be on Samus or if it's going to be on a different. I'm going to go get this shrine though. A different character altogether.
Yeah, it's back.
I mean, the other big thing that's happened lately, Tim, now that Samus is done, and that chase that I've been on for so long is finally completed, I kind of feel like I don't have to be the DDO 24/7, 8 days a week guy anymore. Right? I can be a little bit more relaxed and just do the stuff that I want to do in DDO for fun, as opposed to gotta get these lives done. Which is where my life has been for, what, 3.5, 4 years of playing DDO. So now it's time to just take it easy. Have some fun. Play the fun builds. You want to do max damage? Let's make a max damage build. You know what I mean? Let's see what it's like to push the numbers on the high end. Do you want to go max out our Reaper points? Let's do it. That's the kind of stuff that I'm excited for now. But I have the privilege of being done with my TRs for now, at least. Until the next race or whatever important thing comes out next. Class, whatever it is. You still have 45 lives left, and that's not including the 3 they add with Isle of Dread. Yeah, I forget about those. Yeah, those 3 lives will
I actually know the answer to that question, by the way, Samus. We're getting there. We're getting there.
Oh, yeah? I honestly don't. I'm not worried about it at all. It'll get here when it gets here. That's the... I don't know if I've, like, turned a Zen point in like, when things happen, as long as they're done well. Or what? You know what I mean? So, I know whenever they get here, it'll be great. Or I'll complain about it, and then that'll be great.
That sounds more likely.
Probably. Wow, we're gonna go all the way around the sea today? He's usually getting this one. Oh, not here. Okay. I'll go check the trap side, Pip. Although he has the trapper, huh?
Yeah.
I'm just tiny and know how to jump so I don't get die.
Found it.
Nice. Perfect. How's Jerry's quest for favor going? I don't know. Jerry, how was your favor quest go?
It went great until it didn't.
We lost Jerry at the end of last week's stream.
But I had hit 1750 favors, so in terms of the actual answer to the question, it's going great, and I actually accomplished my goal.
His goals and the rest of our goals were not necessarily the same.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't have minded hitting 5,000.
Oh man, it would have been so
But my
great.
goals were 1750 and now 20. So,
Right.
and it's all progressive, right? We'll see how far I get. But I've at least checked off one box. So
That's right. That shaman could not get a beat on him for nothing. But no, it's clipped. There should be, wherever that my clips are stored on Twitch, there should be a clip there. There's definitely a clip on my YouTube, or not my YouTube, my Twitter page. I linked it there. So you can always go to my Twitter page and see what happened. Jerry, why don't you just recall, bud?
We need to run back anyways. Doesn't really matter. I don't think it actually saves much in the way of time, but sure.
That's fine. However you like is all good. Miss Pip and I are like 90% recalled out, so don't get in trouble. That's all. I will tell people right now, this is the first hardcore season that I didn't have a character get himself murdered in the Slayer zone. On like the right? I feel like that's a true statement, so usually I get killed in the Three Barrel Cove Explorer Zone. I over red alert that area and get me killed, but
Did you have one last season?
I don't remember.
I don't remember
think
seeing you
so.
die in an Explorer.
Well, I think I was running another character to like farm some gear or something.
Yeah.
But I don't actually remember. I think it sounds better if I say that, though. So people can be like, well, Samus can die in an Explorer Zone. We should all pay attention and be careful. Do we want some sort of feather falling item, chat? You know what happens. You know what the rule from last season one with you got a feather falling item.
Assume you won't have it equipped when you need it.
No, you just die. Almost immediately someone would get like a feather falling item last season and then die like in the very next quest. It got to the point where people that ran with us literally would not take feather falling items out of the chest.
Oh, they're 1 of 30.
Oh, rip. Whirling was slain by Guardian at level 30. Alright, I'm gonna go take level 5 really quick. STK, House P, Splinter Skull, etc. Probably one of those two in particular. An Alchemist.
Yeah, let's do STK.
STA. Okay.
Sounds good.
Do we need to reform around the Wild Fey Muse? Probably, right?
Yeah, probably.
Alright.
Actually, it might just be Meat that needs to leave, and then... Is he still in the group?
Yeah. They'll stick around with everybody until
Okay.
Alright, since this is a new person, let's invite here, invite here. I haven't added these guys to friends list yet. Pip, you got your hire again?
Yep.
Okay. I have to not change anything, actually. Okay. I got new spells. I thought maybe I had new spells to prepare. I was wrong. Alchemists. So I'm very excited. We finished up my stint as DM this last week. And now it's my turn to take at least the next year off of DMing and be a player for what is it? Curse of Strahd? Yeah. So our group is getting ready to do a playthrough of that. It's going to be sweet.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, I'm going to be Samus Sandyfoot, Rabbit Folk, Sandbender, Earthbender, like it's based off of the Avatar cartoon. I'm going to have a real blast. Alright, we started STK. Running with a bow is like one of the coolest ways to run.
You know you're in hardcore when you climb down the ladder.
Oh yeah. Fair enough. I have a piece of that Aldi's bread that's like made out of all non-digestible fiber. It's not bad, but I already had a slice of it earlier today, and every bite of that comes back out. You know what I mean? A lot of fiber.
All these.
Like, yeah, all these. No.
Could be used in home construction in a pinch, kind of thing.
No, it's actually the not whole wheat version or whatever. The not whole grain. I would say that is real bad. Not recommend. But they have like a whole grain version or whatever, and it's pretty good actually. Whew, it can take a minute to go all the way through. I'm just a little bit concerned about, like, I'm sitting there thinking, man, a slice of bread and butter would be really great, because I haven't had any in a while. You know what I mean? So like today's the day that I'm like, oh man, slice of bread and butter sounds so good right now.
I think undigestible bread sounds like a sacrilege.
Yeah, I kind of grew up in a family where it's all about the fresh bread, right? And I myself tend to bake my own bread. So.
I would like to do that, but again, I've lost 80 pounds this year because of COVID, so I'm going to continue to lose this unnecessary weight. And just get it off again, and then maybe I'll go back to being a little crazy again. But let's see. Pip, you got your lockpicker guy. We can go this way.
Yeah.
You do tend to become kind of snobbish a little bit when you bake your own bread a lot, because like the thought of getting like, I don't know, generic grocery store white bread or something is like, you know.
I bet.
But it's fine. It's fine.
I'm gonna need some help.
Where you at?
Over here around the corner fighting the guys. Where the quest is. Where are you?
Unlocking the door.
That door doesn't do anything.
Oh, wrong door.
This door does everything. I was like, everyone was right behind me like 4 seconds ago, and now I'm held and getting whipped on by like a thing.
So there's a grocery store for people from the country of India that's within driving distance of my house, and I really like it for all sorts of things.
Yeah.
But one of the things they do in particular I really like and I get from there is they have a really fine grained whole wheat flour. And you can make a bread that doesn't even have like yeast or anything in it. So I mean it's pretty basic. It's just basically water and then this fine grained wheat flour, and you can make like a flatbread and stuff out of it. I can't imagine that would be particularly bad for you.
Yeah, it's just all those carbohydrates. So, what I have finally learned over all these years of reading things and looking at different things, your body's like a factory, right? It makes carbon dioxide. And what your body runs on is like irregular kind of fuel. And that's what comes mostly from like animal fats and various fats and stuff. And your body does a great job of converting those things into your fuel. And it likes to use that fuel. But we have the grains and stuff that we have now in our life, and that's like a super mega fuel. And it's like rocket fuel for your body. And we just don't put our bodies through enough work to burn off most of those carbohydrate calories, right? Like, we could, and we should definitely spend more time thinking about how many calories we take in and how many calories we put out. But at the end of the day, what happens is this super fuel, you want to get these traps right here? This super fuel ends up getting stored because we use it, and our body wants to store it for later. But we're constantly pouring more super fuel into our system. So if we were like, once you have your body where you want it to be, and you're like managing those calories and that super fuel, I think it'll be fine again for me personally to kind of go back to eating more carbohydrates again. But until I can get some of this weight down, I don't want to try to push it.
That makes a lot of sense. You know, they say the 2,000 calorie diet is an average, but that's a more active average than I think a lot of folks like myself actually burn in a day.
Yeah, I was self-treating my migraines with Mountain Dew, right, and sugar, trying to, so like I put a lot of weight on because of purely my diet and my exercise routine. So, you know, I screwed around my 30s. I gotta get in shape in my 40s. It's gonna be tough. So this is the thing that's worked the best so far. And the next thing that I will have to try for my migraines that I'm really not looking forward to is like a long-term fast. So in Sweden, they still do fasting hospitals, and they still like recognize that that kind of science. And they say something like 22 or 23 days without food basically resets your body and will take the migraine triggers and basically undo your migraine triggers. I don't know how much I believe it, but
That's a lot.
is a lot, right? And they go to these special hospitals with like nurses, and they like give you certain fluids to keep your stuff going. And then there's like a special procedure because when you're fasted for that long, right? Your body's trying to literally eat itself. So you start giving yourself food. Apparently, people get sick from re-putting their calories back in. I don't know. Apparently, it's really horrific, but it's got the next best rate for preventing migraines that I've found research for.
And I guess if there are trained health professionals there that know what they're doing.
That's it, right?
crazy
Like
to me.
that's it. You got to go over there, and you got to get in the right hospitals. And I'm just gonna fall straight down. I'm not gonna cross that bridge. That bridge is a trap. But yeah, isn't that crazy? Could you imagine trying to fast for a month, basically? They say you basically, after like a week, you kind of just like lay in like almost a coma type state.
Yeah.
Right? Just kind of lay.
Yeah,
like,
okay, I'm back off. That sounds crazy to me.
It sounds
The more I
insane.
think about it, I'm like, no, don't do that. Why would
sounds
you do that? Okay, if you had said 14 days maybe or something.
Again,
And
they
I was
say
like,
it's
well,
like
with trained people, sure, right? You can do it. Hollywood types, they go do crazy diets. They'll live. You know, it may be bad for your body short term, whatever, right? But 23, no. I'm just gonna say
23,
no.
24, it's like 20 some, it's more than 20 days. Almost a month. It's crazy. But I think they put you on, like, I don't think it's a no input calorie thing. I just think it's a no food thing. So I think you're on some sort of calorie supplement. It's just not food.
Yeah. Okay.
But I watched like 3 documentaries on it. I'm like, I can't believe this is still in effect. It seems crazy, but again, they do it in Switzerland, I guess, all the time.
Well, again, I mean, if they do it all the time, and there's a facility. I mean,
Yeah.
it's not like they let them get away with murder or anything, right? So.
Well, I mean, who knows? Seems like anyone can get away with anything in this day and age right now. Jeez. Just gotta say I didn't do it enough, I think. Wasn't me. Really own it wasn't me. Oh, man. But no, I'm glad this is working, though. This last chiropractor, basically, is the only one who's actually figured out that particular problem and why it triggers so bad for me. Now, if I can, like, what I do now is basically alleviate the triggers, right, and try to just live in a non-triggered environment. But I don't think that's going to work long term. Once we are on the bus and driving and stuff more full time, I'm afraid that that's going to become problematic. So I'd still like to find a more permanent solution, but I don't want to go fasting for a long time. I don't want to fly. I don't want to go to Europe to spend my 3-week vacation in Europe in a room not eating.
Yeah, basically in a coma where they're dripping some kind of weird
Right.
product into you.
Yeah, exactly. Like that's not how I would have. My wife's like, "Oh, it was great. I went all over the place," and you know what I mean. That's not the vacation I'm looking for. Oh no, Dr. Ben keeps trying to get me on that shot they give you each month, and it's like $1,000+. And it says it reduces your migraines by 50%. And I'm like, for $1,000 a month, I better never have a migraine again.
That is a lot of money.
Right? He's like, well, your insurance will pay for it eventually. Like, no, it's not. Don't lie to me.
The insurance company will pay for someone else's in the future.
Yeah, but exactly. I'm held again, by the way. Alright, I'm good. I haven't put extra... No, I didn't. I meant to put extra in wisdom. Okay. Time is at 8. Rip, I didn't kill that one. Oh boy. What else is new? Pip's wife has the COVIDs.
Don't know that.
The super mega COVIDs probably even.
I know people who actually have it right now too.
Yeah, I'm literally getting over 2 weeks of something, but we never had a positive COVID test. So it's like,
did you take one?
So my son works at in a nursing home, so he has to take one every single day. So like, it would.
Do you
I
guys
feel
want
like
to
it would. Huh?
Do you want a shrine?
Yeah, I should probably shrine. So I feel like it would definitely pop there, right? In my opinion, we're taking it. He's literally taking one every single day.
Yeah.
And
We've never taken a COVID test.
Yeah. Yeah, the only time that we did have positive tests, and we did have like a sniffles type thing for about a week. When we had the only time we triggered a COVID test. So.
I ordered my official government issue ones today.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I got an email there to just say follow the link order, and I did, and it was free and took 30 seconds, and now I'm gonna have four head my direction. I kind of feel like maybe I should save it as a historical artifact.
You probably should.
It's gonna be worth so much money
I don't know
on
about
eBay.
that. Let's not get carried away, but you probably should keep a historical artifact. I know you don't really remember this, Jeffrey, but let me tell you about 2020, 2021, 2022.
Yeah, he remembers it because of his school cuddles. So.
Oh, that's true. Things are all weird for him now, right? Compared to what we had anyway. He just didn't know any better. Hasn't had any different.
No, because they grew up enough to know what recess is.
Oh, that's true. I guess it's probably really, really... I just meant, like, with the masks and going to school that way and...
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you kind of turn the corner and now that's what life has become. It's kind of like the people who didn't grow up with a corded cell phone, right? You just don't know what...
Yeah, totally.
A corded cell phone?
Yeah, dude. There were people, like, when you say a cell phone used to have a cord on... Or a phone used to have a cord on it, they would be like, what?
Yeah.
And there were mobile phones who would have a cord from the base.
Yep.
True. Yeah, my sister had one.
So like it was just a different world. MTV used to play music. What?
Yeah.
Like a different world, man.
It was an actual music channel.
See, we had these orange guns we pointed at the TV.
But like that's what I'm saying. It's just
Also, our TVs would shoot radiation at us, but it was okay.
well, I don't know if it was okay, but it was acceptable risk, I think, in a lot of people's minds. It was like my brother Derek came in to town yesterday, kind of as a surprise, which is why there was no stream. And because he drives truck, and he was on that like a 36-hour reset or something, whatever that means. And we were playing on the Switch and stuff, and ended up borrowing the wife's Switch. But we're like showing him some of the stuff that, like what we do with ours, you know, like playing vintage games like the Sega collection and some of the other, you know, some of the older games or whatever. He's like, wait, you can just get all these things now? Like, you know, well, I can spend a lot of times killing evenings like this. There you go.
I actually recently picked up the new Data East one that came out for Switch.
Yeah.
Trap.
Yes, Trap.
I agree. The Switch has got some great kind of retro game comps.
Oh, it's so good.
I suppose it would help if he was here with me.
Generally, yeah. Hopefully he's not broken back in a previous quest. Alright, well, while we're letting you do that trap, I guess I'll go ahead and shrine. Wallamax says, go Cordo.
The Atari Flashback Classics for Switch is probably the most complete edition because it got separated into 2 volumes for all the other platforms. But it's complete on the Switch.
Yeah, every year I do like a playthrough of one of the Shining Force games. It's just part of what, part of the things that I enjoy. And I think last year I did it on the Switch, like for Shining Force 1. If not, I'm definitely going to do it for this go around.
Ooh, I'm held.
That's not good. Oh, you're not a Rubius this life. You have a few more hit points for getting held than I do.
Yeah. Ooh, held on the ladder. That's weird.
Nah, you can be held on the ladder.
I didn't know that.
That's why that trap is so dangerous right there, because you can get held inside of it. You spent so many hours playing Pitfall. I played not a lot of Pitfall. Just a little bit. But a little bit.
I played Pac-Man on the Atari a ton. So much I wore out 2 controllers. Excuse me, joysticks.
Yeah, my Atari or those kind of games literally only came from if my father found one at like a garage sale for a good price or something, and then only until he flipped it, basically. So I didn't get a lot of time to play with those kind of things, but a little bit.
It's cool though.
Alright, now to figure out
So
where...
I kind of, some of those things kind of getting back to. Alright, so the first one's at the very bottom of the stairs, and the next one, it's kind of hard to describe. But it's right around the next pillar. And just keep in mind that there are actually more traps again.
Oh, he's not gonna... Let's see.
Pretty sure... At the very least, I know up against this pillar is safe. What are you doing, Pip? Just run the way I ran. That's fine. Over here.
Oh, he's not close enough?
Yeah. Getting closer, but... don't go to... Jared.
That's where we lost forehand.
Yep. It's like right here.
Yeah.
He should search and find it. Where is he?
There he goes. Just wasn't quite close enough. Go get it, guy.
Well, he may have found it if you told him to, like, go and interact, too. They often will find that, or interact with it even if they can't find it first. Hangerberger.
So speaking of retro games, did you ever play the Dungeons and Dragons games on in television?
No.
No, but I remember.
I've been kind of meaning to do a live stream of it sometime here in the near future. My personal, just for fun.
Yeah, you should do it.
Oh, come on. He's really just being argumentative.
Needs to face it. Turn it so he's facing the panel.
Well, no, I mean, he
die?
won't even, like, try to go and do it. He just says, yep, I got it, and then he doesn't move.
Try toggling his modes. And then instead of clicking on it, just tell him to interact with the thing. Yeah, there you go. Whoa! Demon Soul.
Oh, dang it. Wrong person to lay on hands.
No, that's all good. I mean, I'd slammed a bottle, so I don't think I was in deadly danger.
I just get nervous when I see people drop below 50% of their health.
Oh no, it was definitely a moment. I would not recommend doing it again, but a Demon Soul Wolf was scary. Go. Quick and easy lemon squeezy.
You guys level 6 yet?
Yeah, I'm
I'm not, but I'm close enough.
Alright, I'm gonna grab 6, because I think one more quest will...
Okay. Well, we should
that
probably
double?
do House P buffs probably next then.
sure.
Sounds good.
Splinter Skull. Let's see. Anything? Ooh, a puzzle cap. It's not the worst. What are we actually wearing? Anything? Nothing. Okay, perfect. I'll take it. I bet at level 5 I could probably equip some sort of gear. At the very least, I likely have some Feywild gear. When you're not going for 5k, you run these quests on hard. Helps avoid the champs, and the traps are much less deadly. Yeah, I threw that out there, but and I think at some point we'll probably end up doing some hards. But Jerry
Yeah, I mean,
said,
I'm not that stuck on it. It just seems
no, I don't
you know,
mind.
if you think hard is the way to go, like we'll get there a lot faster and everything, then sure, let's do
No,
hard.
I don't think so. I think we're going to get through things at a reasonable pace regardless. So,
Yeah.
like, I am not worried about that at all. I am just that's the reason why the thought process is right now. It's kind of see, am I casting those kind of spells?
See your spell points and hit points dropping, Samus.
Oh,
Is that
I'm
because you're putting gear on?
yeah, I'm changing gear around in the bank.
Okay.
Yeah, it should go up quite a bit, actually, considering I literally had, I don't think, any gear on, except for, like, maybe 2 level 1 rings.
I hit the bar. I got spells. A spell. Get all the spells I can get.
Alright, so we got our Ring of Storms on. Yeah. It's fine, I guess.
Oh, it's a good cloak.
Yeah, that's fine. Alright. There you go, Pip, though. Do you feel better? I have like 50 more hit points.
A little better, yeah.
Makes things a little easier to read too.
So which quest and house spear are we doing?
Splinter Skull. If we knock that chain out, we will have our House Fjarlin buffs. And it starts at level 3 and ends at, well, level 7. So it should be fine. Guy named Hams. Kind of about that. A nice piece of ham sounds really good, actually. Trying to decide if I should turn around and kill any monsters. I feel like the answer is like a point will come where I'll have to kill monsters, but not yet.
I was picking up Sunbolt.
Oh, that's good. Anyone in line to get the weather that's coming this way? Honestly, don't know about any nasty incoming weather right now. Excuse me.
Yeah, I've been paying attention to the weather.
I've just been so sick. I haven't anything. Is it up in Massachusetts? Is that what you're trying to infer?
I don't think so. I mean, we had a big cold snap, and then we had some snow. We actually got like a foot of snow, actually. But then it all kind of melted away. And it's just been cold and rainy the last couple of days.
We've still got the foot of snow.
Says another front moving through on Thursday. So it sounds like you might be getting some more snow up there.
Well, good thing I like video games that work from home. I know how to bake my own bread.
That's right. I have a little bit of like almond flour stuff that I'd like to do some math on and figure some stuff out, but I think that there are a lot smarter people than I am that have already put kits together for things like that, and I'm just going to have to get in the habit of doing that. Axe Tyrant says mild, warm, and boring in Australia as usual. Whew.
Yeah, we had a meeting yesterday and it was like, so we were all talking about how it's cold up here where we're at, and then somebody from Puerto Rico was like, yeah, it's 85 and sunny. Oh, you suck.
It's just that time, man. When you were like comfortable, they were freezing their nuts off. Not really.
In Puerto Rico?
Not really.
Don't think so.
I don't know. I think I made a mistake. This should probably be the negative energy potion. I should use it as an offensive thing and just go ahead and prepare a spell for healing positive or for positive healing. Make that change the next time I get a window.
So I'll have to look. I think I actually have Shining Force on the Genesis.
Yeah, I do too. I have a copy of Shining Force on the Genesis. I love it. It's probably my favorite game. Well, after a Dungeons and Dragons. But it's definitely my favorite computer game. Play it. Again, I play through a version of it every year. Why would you ever go anyway besides this way, Pip? Oh my god.
I know.
So for those of you guys who don't remember, we joined a pug, and the leader went a different direction than everybody else and proceeded to yell at everyone in the party for going a different direction. But the leader did not say, "Let's not go that way," or no details, no instructions. Just, "Hey, you didn't read my mind. What a piece of S."
Yeah.
I just couldn't. Sorry guys, I can't get over it.
I was gonna say, it's like the 5th rant on that.
It made me so mad. I tried talking to the guy, and then I left his party. After I offered to redo a quest for him that somebody else had already finished. I think it was someone in like chat too at the time, right? Like they just had their ears off or something.
Yeah.
But they were in the stream. And they were like, "What? That guy's mad at me?" Oh man, I was talking to my brother about like dramas, right? He started telling me a thing, and I'm like, "Man, it sounds like raid loot drama." He's like, "That's the worst." But he plays WoW. He's a WoW player. So that their raid loot drama is different than ours.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you still get a lot of the same overlap of like need versus greed, etc.
Yeah, we do obviously, but I mean, he was telling me one of their problems now is that if something is considered an upgrade by like their automatic formula, so like it's got a higher level than what we have equipped, right? Say I have something level 29 and I pull something in the chest that's level 30, even though it's not good for me or whatever, it's technically an upgrade, so you're not allowed to pass it, is what he was telling me. I'm like, that sounds like the worst. He's like, yeah, people are wearing all this like level 100 or 300 or something, but you get like this 305 item and somebody else wants it but you can't pass it. Should be good, just gonna smoke weed all day like Snoop Dogg. Oh, is this in Australia? Alright. I don't know. I hear my family and they're squabbling over their game that they play. My wife gets really active in it. She really likes it and starts playing it a lot. I guess I'll free this guy for you.
You get that one, I get the next one.
Okay. Wait, you didn't rescue this one either?
I thought I did.
Oh, you did, okay.
What am I not doing now? Jeez.
I don't know. Pulling levers,
Last
talking
time,
to people.
last time I was pulling levers, now I was talking to people.
Could be any number of things that you're not doing, to be really honest.
Yeah.
Certainly not ordering me a keto-friendly pizza right now. Have you got to 20 yet on Hardcore Samus? I've missed the stream. I have not. I am like rank 94, 95 or something on my other guy with like... I went to go farm up gear from the desert for the character that I was playing on with Jerry. And then I haven't really played other than that. So... This victory brought to you by Color Spray. Color Spray, the only spell you need for crowd control. There's lights in your eyes.
I think they need to give paladins wings and take them away from favorite soul.
Fuck yes. No wings for you. You're grounded, Flyboy.
Those frontline fighters have a hard enough time catching up to the front line.
Well, conveniently, you can buy Leap things out of the store. You too cannot be terrible.
It costs money.
Hey, there's an option to win. That's all I'm saying. You want to be good, Scrub? I'm telling you how to get there. Telling you how to get good.
I'm good being mediocre.
Okay. Excuse me, chat.
You think I am a streamer?
Oh, yeah, of course. Now we're in the phase of the game where I'm getting the crap out of my lungs, so there's a lot of coughing and hacking. I apologize. It's that, or I put the lungs on the outside and scrape them out. I think that's going to hurt more than I'm into. What am I recovering from? I don't know. It's some sort of virus, man. I drove back from visiting my mother in Oklahoma, and that weekend they had their big cold snap for the year, so it was like extremely cold, and the heater in my bus wasn't working, so people under blankets and with dogs were kind of fine, although my wife ended up getting sick also. But I was just an ice cube. I was literally worried for a little while that I was going to give myself frostbite. But I just got real sick on the drive back.
Guess what I forgot?
Your hireling?
Yep, he expired.
That's alright. I don't necessarily think we need him again. We'll just take the back way here. Is that what you're worried about?
Yeah.
Ooh, we just passed Hams. He died here.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we passed him. He was in the bar.
He died to an arcane skeleton, though, right?
He did. So there's arcane skeleton in this quest chain somewhere, right?
I just say probably. Can't think of where though.
I mean, it's possible he ran off to some other quest.
Maybe he was doing the Explorer.
And got. Oh, yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Alright, so we're going to go around to the back and go up the back side. Demon Soul.
No Mo Demon Soul.
That's right. Double F's in chat. I added a F emote. People who are emote people. Is this it? Yeah, this is it. So you go up and you walk around this side, and you jump up here, and you walk around the other side. You jump up over here. Hoop. Come on.
I don't think this is working.
It's the
Yeah.
second.
What if I just get a rogue hire from the store?
Oh, you
I
can do
got
that
up.
too. Oh, Pip got up. Bring him to the edge, and I can help.
I think they're all dead. They're on their way down to you guys, I think.
Oh, even better. I'm gonna say that's all you have to do is get them to come down here. They'll be here. Yeah, here comes the first one. There we go. Alright, I would recommend going back up this a little bit to recall out in case ambushers come around. How about you, Walda Mac? How goes your hardcore server runs so far? Oh man, that felt good. Ever give yourself a little eargasm when you're scratching in there? Whew. Oh man. You had 1750 and level 20, so you are done? Oh man. Yeah, we'll be good here. Just need a little bit more time. Little bit more time. Also, it's good to not hit the wrong button. That'd be alright. Oh, level 6 now. Just need SSG to conform to my schedule so you can try for 5K again. I mean, I'm going to be honest. There's time. But it takes your full devotion. My fastest run from 0 to 5,000 favor and 10 Reaper points is 14 days. 13 days? 13 days. It's just under 2 weeks. 13
On a
days.
hardcore?
Yeah. That was season 2. Season 2 took me 11 days. Or 13 days. One of those two. 11 or 13. So, you can do it. And I crammed a lot of favor into the last week of season 1. Like, I took like a 2-hour nap, I think, the last day. Like, I barely squeaked under the wire the first season. But, it is doable. Tried once, made 48.28. But now there's a bunch more favor. You don't need to take on the Beholder. Nurse Ratchet's not a tough one, though. We don't need to go down that way. Yeah. There are plenty of tough quests that you want to skip for sure, but I don't know. One year I'm going to put together like a solo hardcore attempt and see where I go solo. And Yeah, until the rules get crazy, I don't know if I'm gonna. The next one's gonna. The rules are gonna have to be really enticing, or the rewards have to be enticing, or both. Which we've talked about some pretty cool potential ideas, I think, already. So. Oh, I'm webbed. $48.28's amazing. Yeah, we've had some deaths way close. All right, send your guy down.
Yep, I did.
You can't get over 1,500. You're a noob. That's. It's just a matter of. How long can you keep your concentration going, and when can you recognize that your concentration has begun to slip and stop? That's the trick to hardcore.
People might like to think that everyone could do something like that, but I think the actual statistics of hardcore are very, very much different. Even if it is true that, a lot of people could, the number of people who aren't hitting that number of, say, 1,500 favor during a season of hardcore is actually quite high. So.
I agree. But if you could identify, I feel like most deaths come from you let your concentration slip. I feel like if most people could get that, recognize when your concentration has begun to slip and stop, I feel like more people would succeed in the hardcore. Because that's the trick. That's all surviving the hardcore is recognizing what's out of your reach or when you're in extra danger because you're not 100% in it. And it's dangerous because you also want to try to play in the game state that you're used to playing in, right? So if you don't normally play an overly cautious build or player or play style, odds are you're going to struggle a little bit on the hardcore if you're trying to play in a style you're not used to. So there's a lot of factors that go into it. I smoke too much weed and lose focus. I mean, you just gotta recognize it, my friend. Let's see. Or a member of the party's concentration slips and takes you out. Again, I feel like most deaths will track down or boil down into somebody had a lack of concentration for a minute. Sometimes it's you, and sometimes somebody else pays the price of your concentration. We were on, I think it's on stream, but we watched a guy come into trap on an arty one of the seasons 3 maybe, and he ran down to disarm the trap, and his dog ran a front, activated the trap, and murdered him. Right? If he was standing a little bit differently, it wouldn't have happened. Or if he had thought to not put his dog on move mode. Any number of those things could have happened. That's why you gotta wait for your group to be able to run for 5K, not run solo on hard. I don't know. Like I said, I have not soloed 5K. But I think I will try at some point soon.
Are you going to skip the quests that need parties?
I'll probably try to use hirelings when I can, and then I may or may not try to get in the raids or whatever. I don't know. I feel like the answer is normally yes, I'll go do raids, and then that last raid really burned me hard, so... Like, not only did we lose the one person we didn't want to lose, but also they didn't even do the raid on Elite. So I know I carry around this bow, but I don't actually have any arrows. It's literally run 20, speed 15 or speed 15. So literally the only reason it's in my hands. Nice.
I should probably go higher for the next two.
Okay. Jerry, if you want to grab a higher also, you can. If not, you can wait. I'm going to go ahead and grab a level 6 then if Pip's going to be a minute. Unless you need a level 6 also, Jerry.
No, I've got level 6. I'm actually ready for 7.
Okay, well, if you can take 7. I don't see why you guys can't. Unless, no, because what the only other quest that we need to worry about is,
No, we're fine.
Deliras,
right? And that's 5. Alright, chat, is there an alchemist trainer here in House Fjarlin? I feel like there probably should be, but I don't think there is. Bard, sorcerer, wizard? Yeah, I don't think so. I'll just go this way. No, the game just crashed, everybody. That was random. Didn't expect that. There was no warning signs. So what do you guys think of my poncho? Why we're in full screen mode.
It's cool.
Hell yeah.
Mr. Poncho Villa.
Ah. Change my password to a freaking novel. Seems like, look at that. It's got a little hoodie.
I want my old password back. I changed it like a couple months ago because we were worried somebody hacked into something, so I went and changed it. Now I gotta have all these letters and numbers and junk and all that kind of garbage in it.
Too skinny for a poncho? Oh man, that's not the case. That is definitely not the case. Poncho, just like Clint Eastwood. So, like I mentioned before, I've been recovering from the crap. I've just been chilled this whole time. And, I was thinking about my friend John, who cut a hole in like a cheap blanket and used it as a poncho. And my wife wearing like her shawl or whatever. This was the most manly way I could figure out how to wear like a shawl. It is, what can I say? Cold. I'm here to tell the truth.
Well, don't you need like a cowboy hat or something to really pull off the manly shawl?
Man, if I can, I've been looking for a cowboy hat for a while. Or a fedora or something like that. I just haven't found one. I really like. I got my bowler hat up here. You want to put the bowler hat on for a little bit?
Glad you said Shaw. It reminded me to pick my cloak up from the bank.
People are like, no, this does not look correct. This hat is hot as balls, by the way.
Yeah, I bet. I've got a wool kind of winter fedora style cap. That's cool though. I like it a lot.
I do. I really like it. It's just, it's so hot. It just turns into boiling in like no time.
Yeah, no, but for those like cold winter days like this, that
Yeah, if I should.
wool fedora thing is lovely. It's
Oh yeah,
awesome.
I bet. I should look into that for like walking the dogs. So that's been part of my problem. Bowler hat guys get blown away by Clint. Oh, I bet. All right. Infinite displacement. Let's see. Are we ready for melt lock, chat? I think we have to take melt lock pretty soon. And let's try flash freeze. All right, we're gonna change this really quick. Also,
I have to say I am a big fan of haberdashery. I think it is pretty cool. I kind of like hats. I think they're neat.
I love a nice hat. I would like to do more. There was even a little while where I have purchased some stock, poster board stock, and I'm going to attempt to make the classic triangle Samus hat. And then there's a guy that we were potentially talking to about having to make it. Once I figure out how it goes together, how to make it out of leather for me. I think that would be pretty neat. But I cannot find a straw hat like that classic Samus hat to save the world. I do not understand the alchemist class. There's too much to remember. It is a lot. I will 100% say that. But it's got a low floor, in my opinion, to like start to really learn or get the hang of it. And then it's got another high tier after that, a plateau that you got to push past to get like the last bit of the power out of it. Does that make sense? So like once you kind of get the hang of it, it's easy to get to like this level, but to get higher than that, it takes a lot of effort. And that's, I think, kind of neat to have a class that's like that. Like squeezing the last couple of bits of awesome out of it is a lot more difficult than, say, getting the last couple of points of like a rogue or something. You'll stick to a bear. I mean, the bears are really strong. Claw and bite. Hi, everybody. I'm going to have to shrine at a shrine opportunity. Don't let me forget, please. So I can prepare a healing spell.
I lost one of my lay on hands. I didn't think I cast it.
Espresso has died by a halfling priest at level 8. That sounds like somebody in what is that quest called now? Get my orange here. The chapel, right? For being purge the secret temple or whatever. Halfling priest. Church in the Cold. That's it. Thank you.
So you want this shrine over here?
Yeah, I'm gonna shrine here really quick, just to make sure I get a healing spell prepped. So if I take Melt Lock now, would you be upset?
Why? It's not disabled.
Yeah, it's true. Alright.
That's right. From someone in chat saying Church of the Cult at level 8. Wow. That seems risky.
Does it?
It's a level 10 quest.
No, it's not. Church in the Cult? It's one of those ones in House P. It's like 6, right? Oh, that's the vampire one, maybe that you're thinking of, right? That's the one I'm thinking of is the one like right outside the airship portal in House Fjarlin. That's the one I think they were in.
Gate Trolls?
No, it's in that same area. That was Church in the Cult.
It's the one with the paladins.
Oh, yeah, like all the commoners worshipping and stuff, and then there's like a couple of guys at the very end. Thought that was it. I don't know. I'm not sure what quest they were in, I guess. Church in the Cult is level 9. And that might not be the one I'm thinking of then. What is that other one? Right in front of the airship portal in House P. With the fire traps and the... I feel like I need to look it up. Gwillenstand is not that. Quest. I feel like it's level 6.
Is it cleansing the temple or something like that?
Yeah, it might be something like that.
Rust and the Restless?
No. There's another quest. Figure it out in a little bit. We're almost done here. We'll do that quest. How's that? It is Church in the Cult as the halfling. Okay. Well, that can be a tough one. Oh, I need to get Accelerate Bottle, whatever that comes on.
Oh my gosh. Why did she get dismissed?
Probably timed out someplace.
She was in the beginning of the quest with us.
Gap bot die by a Kelpie Swamp Caller. That's tough.
I'm just having a bad hire day, I guess.
Alright, buddy, I apologize. I looked over here and I realized that we're having some encoding issues, so I'm going to kind of pause for 1 second and let it do its thing while I look up the rune wheels here to make sure that I'm... Splinter Skull, the Tangle Root. Purple? Okay, that was correct. And then red is Gun. Alright, hopefully that has worked itself out now. Okay, blue's right. Green is incorrect, okay. Alright, now it should be open.
Yep.
Apparently I need level 3 spell components for that. Great. Keep that in mind. Purge the heretics. That's the one I was trying to think of. Wallamac. Thank you. Purge the heretics.
There you go.
I say that's where I'm. That's got to be where that person was, right? They have halfling clerics in there. It's not very many places where you have a halfling cleric, I don't think.
Remember, those spiders can really hit hard.
Yes.
I'll go put my face in the spiders.
I'm here to hurt really hard too back though. I don't know. Some people feel like this quest, for example, is too hard to run, but at this level, because it's level 9. Are you guys feel like you're struggling at all? Even though we're level 6 and 7? Yeah. $420, baby. Hey man, you get 420 points of damage on a hit. You tell me you're not excited.
Yep, so I've had so far is 3s.
Bonus shrine back here. 11. You run every quest you can for above. Take every advantage you can get. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like you definitely got to play to where you're having the right amount of challenge / fun for you, whatever that might be. So, like, for example, last year, I did a lot of quests or streams that I titled, like, Piking Along in the Hardcore or something like that. And I felt like the reason why I could do that was because I was playing a rogue, and I was literally just... My job was to run from trap to trap as fast as possible and try to race the group to the trap. That's all I had to do. I literally... I don't think I killed anything unless I absolutely had to. I don't think, you know what I mean? It's just, that's how specifically last season was when it came to how much in demand a good rogue was. I feel like it's probably still the same. Just why Pip and I both have 2 trappers, ironically, somehow, in our static group. But, like, a lot of people, I don't know. Again, I realize that I'm a different tier of player. I guess I think a lot of people undersell themselves. We're going the other way this time. 18. I think people, they get nervous. Hardcore, my character could die. You know, or they get an autopilot, which is the real danger, I think. It's still hard. I played those new level 3 quests, Gatekeepers at level 5, and got massacred by that fire elemental. That's true. You can go the wrong way and make the wrong decisions and get wrecked, for sure.
Let me go get him.
Yep, just Pip in there, please. Hey, Pip, he hit you.
Yeah.
He laid his hands upon you, and you laid your hands upon yourself.
That's what you do.
Pretty kinky.
They bad touch you, you bad touch yourself.
Bad touch, they bad touch you, you good touch you, right? Good touch.
Oh, that's what it is. Hot fire.
4 fragment days.
Alright, get the rogue.
I guess I'm not the rogue anymore, huh? Wow. See, this is the danger. I spent 5 minutes playing a rogue earlier today and thinking about rogues, and now thought I was the rogue again.
You're not close enough, dude. Oh, yeah, you are. Okay. Never mind, I won't yell at you.
Excellent. I love it when the trapper runs in the middle of the trap to get up. To be fair, though, that was me at the other thing trying to get that stupid door. Nice. Okay.
House P-Buffs, yay!
That's right. Okay, so let's do those ones. Let's see, they're probably level 6 actually. I was gonna say we could go do the ones in-house P here really fast. I don't think they'd be that big of a deal. Urge the heretics, cage trolls, etc.
Did I finally get one? Nope! This is the 4th character through and I still didn't get it.
Really?
Nope.
I mean, I know it can happen, but it's not that common.
Yeah,
Particularly on LD.
4th character through. It's not meant to be.
Yeah, you didn't want that anyway, right? Smells bad. Come on.
Yeah,
Yeah,
something like
stinky.
that.
They should call it Death Worse. I got a Hollow plus 4 shield. I'll be putting that one on.
Yeah, I gotta get that turn up.
Beat 15 feather falling boots. Oh.
Oh, you want your 3,000 gold back, Pip?
I'm good.
Okay. I figured that'd probably be the case. Otherwise, other Samus has plenty of money, probably. I think that other guy's probably getting close to breaking 500,000.
I'm down to like 40,000. I think I'm the guy with money. Just because I've been buying stuff to transfer over.
Yeah, I haven't been doing anything like that.
This plat's just a waste to transfer back. For me.
Sure.
Some people might need it. But I wanted the cookies more than the platinum.
That's fair. It depends on where you play, right? Yeah, purge the heretics.
2 action points.
Rest for the restless. That one may not even actually matter, but cage troll should matter too. A 9 died. Where did 9 die from? A summoned topiary lion. Like
Feywild.
Out in the Feywilds, yeah. Projectics 8. Yeah. We weigh just a little bit more on that one. Let's see. But the rest for the restless those right here, and that's I think 4. Yeah.
I'm gonna talk to.
Knock out a rest of the restless real fast.
Where is rest? There it is.
I have to spend some time looking at the alchemist enhancements. I have
Oh my gosh, she's stuck again. Let me log out and log back in and see if that fixes the.
The hireling is probably not going to fix the hireling. Be better off just dismissing her and re-summoning her.
Yeah, I can't dismiss her.
Well, that's what I mean. You'll have to go out and reset the.
Come back in, yeah. Oh no, I still can't even dismiss her. Reform again?
Yeah, we'd have to reform. Can we knock this one out without her though? No, there's a trap actually. Yeah, we should probably not do that. Yeah, you're right. Okay.
Alright, we'll just recall quick and reform.
Yep. Yeah, that fire
There you
trap.
go, drink of water quick anyway.
That sounds entirely unreasonable. Should have been wearing your puggies with the extra drain hole. Okay. Play smart, don't die.
You probably should get that product name copyrighted, you know.
Yeah, my
just
puggies.
in case.
Yeah,
Yep.
maybe. Again, I do love this hat, but it is too hot to wear all the time. I do, it's just so hot. Oh, that was my taking a pee message. That's not the message I wanted to hit.
Now I just gotta remember where that trap is. I know it's down the last hallway.
Yeah, it's down the hallways after, like the second one. But we'll have the spike traps too. The spike doors. Alright, Danger Man. Out for that skeleton.
Scary.
Excuse me, it took a thing to the head and it was fine. Alright. Stay back while I do this. So this one is the straight across one, which means the other one's the one that hits the back wall. Excuse me, everybody. Apologies for not getting the mute button hit. What?
There you go.
Is your hireling gonna go pull that lever, or
Yeah, I'll go
let's
send
say
her.
what's your plan?
Get her.
Eval plan.
We'll do it. Jeez.
Okay. Gas behind you. Okay. There we go. Alright, so it's not this one. I think it's the next turn.
Right.
And then we got a Pandemonium caster. AKA Other Danger.
I think it's around this.
Yeah, around this corner. Yeah, it's right here.
Oh, I see something.
Jeez.
Here. I'll do that. That works.
Jerry, did you make it to Spider-Man?
Nope, haven't been in the movies.
Oh, man.
I've been too much of a homebody. Too much happening in my life.
I feel that. Have you been spoiled a little bit on Spider-Man yet?
No, I've been good.
Wow.
Plus I wouldn't. It would be hard to spoil too because I haven't. I mean, I've seen the other Spider-Man movies, but I didn't see the Molson series. So.
Yeah, no. I just meant there's a particular scene I think you'll really enjoy, and get a little bit of a kick out of, in particular. But if you haven't even been spoiled yet, then I'm certainly not going to start. Right, back out in the hallway and we can leave. No need to stay. Let's see. It's a little after 9 here, so what do you say, Jerry? What do you need to do?
We could run a couple more quests.
Okay.
Kind of whatever you want to do. I'm fine with whatever.
That's fine with me. I'm good to keep going.
Maybe do the cage trolls and.
Well, that's another 6. I actually was thinking there might be some.
Cage Trolls is pretty easy though.
It is. I was just looking to see what else is like.
Well, honestly, hey, how about the House D quests?
Yeah, those were 2.
Yeah.
Like, I was also thinking that we could start on the Storm Reavers fresco stuff. Like, those are pretty easy and good experience for the time.
True, but
they're kind of ended.
Yeah, the depths are 4 and 5 even. So.
Yeah. Well, those are 2, but I think these will be good. These will be equally good. The House D quests. Now the real question is, are you going to go get yourself murdered tomorrow? He's like, I don't know.
You mean for the live stream?
Yeah, for the live stream.
Oh, no, I won't play this perk on the live stream. I was like, I am getting the Moderna shot. I'm getting the booster. Does he know that? What did
Wow, I try so hard not to make cracks about stuff like that. So hard. No, I just meant for the live stream tomorrow. I might put that stuff in the political chat or whatever on the Discord, but I try not to say stuff like that on the chat unless people get me going first. That was great. That was funny. I hope you don't have any side effects from your booster, Joe.
I probably won't. I
Probably
don't
not.
have
You're
much from the
you're pretty much in the safe zone, I think. The people having problems from that are much younger, which is kind of weird. But anyway,
Well, I'm going to Walmart, which I think is a kind of funny place to get a vaccine booster. So.
you're not wrong. You're not wrong. It's pretty funny. But you get what you get where you can get, right? Wherever you can get it.
Yeah. Plus, I need cat litter.
I'm sorry, I was in a coffee fit. Did you say something about a catheter?
I need a cat litter.
Oh.
So, hey, where else are you going to go?
Fair. I thought you had found a place that was going to give you your shot via catheter. I'm like, I don't think that's the same
No,
place.
I would say no to that one, probably. I think I would be rather just get the thing in the arm.
The thing in the arm? I don't know, man. I don't know. Here's a trapums.
Yep.
When I got the vaccine, all I had was a sore arm for 2 days. That's all it did for me. So.
Good. That's good. I said some people, even people I don't think they realize that they probably should be reporting their things, like DDO streamers and stuff like that I've seen. They're talking about side effects to the point where like they turned off their stream or whatever for the day or whatever. Hopefully you don't have anything. But those are side effects that certainly can suck for a lot of people. Turn towards me. Yeah. You got all yours, Wallamac, but lost your vaccine certificates. Ouch. All 3 of your shots took you out for a day. That doesn't surprise me. That's what it seems like most people are kind of reporting. Like a day of flu-like symptoms. But there are some weird statistics that are going down. Anyway.
Oh yeah, magic missile.
How quick was that? That seems slow. 1 minute and 51 seconds? Alright, fine. Acceptable.
Yeah, we were taking a leisurely stroll.
We were definitely chill, that's for sure. Maybe someone shouted 421 too many times. I don't know. Don't blame me.
All I can say about that, and I won't say much, but all I would say is that now that it's available for sale over the counter, stores everywhere in Massachusetts, etc., you realize just how many people were taking part in that activity. And the answer, in many cases, is like, wow, lots and lots more people than you might expect.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean... I've said something similar before, but let me just put it like this. When I went on a recent trip to Colorado and had an opportunity to take a crack at some of that Colorado good stuff, it literally is the first time in 15 years that I felt like I had a moment of peace.
Hey, 68 mysterious remnants. Finally.
Wow, congrats. 18.
16.
So, like, I hope nobody ever has to live with a chronic pain like that. But I was given 5 years to live. with my diagnosis, and I'm like 18 years into it, so I feel like I paid my time of suffering through it. So I'm getting the fuck out of this state. That's it. That's all there is to it. So.
I mean, you'd think Nebraska, with all of its agriculture,
would get on board, right? But no.
I mean, look what it's done. Massachusetts, again, in that case, will be a case study because, like, everything has to be grown in the state. Nothing can be imported from other states. And what that's meant for a lot of farmers is a very, very bright current existence and a very bright future.
Yeah, I don't know how long that they're going to be able to continue to do some of the interstate only growing. And I know some of the laws are really weird and stuff, but the biggest problem is because the federal government won't kind of like just say, okay, we're done with this nonsense. We'll let the states take care of it. So the banks don't want to take the money. So people are really struggling on like how to actually interact with the business. We take having a bank for granted, right?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
So because some of my family are really interested in potentially opening a dispensary in Oklahoma, and I talk to a lot of the dispensary people out there, and it's really, really tough on them because imagine your entire business is all like. Not necessarily, it is all cash because no one will take your credit card machines or whatever. So you have to put a vending machine outside, or a cash machine if you want someone to be able to use a debit card. And then they gotta deal with that kind of situation with the crazy fees and shit like that. And then you can't take your money home. What do you pay all your employees in cash? Like over the top. And then people are going in doing stuff. Axe Tyrant says cops aren't that rude. It's illegal here in Australia, but no one ever cares. It just does whatever and ignores the police. Just don't smoke a bong outside.
So a lot of the credit card stuff is a solvable problem. I mean, maybe it's good that people can't use credit cards specifically to buy things like that.
Yeah, maybe.
But at the same time, like, we don't have that problem in Massachusetts, and Visa takes it just fine. So there are ways around that. Yeah.
That's just from my experience when we were in Colorado. So my experience is limited to trips over there.
If it's a debit card, it just works.
Yeah, for whatever reason they couldn't take. They could only take cash. It was literally a cash only business, and that was completely because of the. They literally we talked about it forever. And they're like, yeah, they won't let you. They don't want to deal with it because they don't want to take the credit. Their company machine rental places don't want to deal with the chance of like the government seizing that money or something. I don't know. Again, who actually knows what the real truth is when you're talking to employees or managers or whatever? But it just seems crazy to me. Can't use a credit card for lottery tickets.
It used to be much worse, but there are now so many states that are allowing that kind of retail stuff that a lot of those problems have been solved. I mean, yes, you still can't use a credit card, but there are other reasons for that as well.
That's true. Yeah, I don't know for like the way to go. I really think now we need to get the federal government to just get out of the way, and so people can take that business and feel comfortable in it and actually, get their employees the things that they need, get themselves the things that they need, insurance and deposits, and competition lowers the prices of things.
Are there traps in this one?
There are. Yes. Lana. Oh, Stream Tom's raiding. Hey, guys. Welcome to the Danger Zone. Caught us at a good time. We're getting ready to kind of last couple of quests for the evening. So, awesome. Good to see you guys. You may notice a slight name change or 3 over here. For those of you who are keeping up on our Jerry saga, we took a second D. What, on Friday?
Yeah.
In a trap here.
Oh yeah, trap. Yeah.
In the Vaughn raid. So now we're gonna take our 1750 and run, but we're gonna try to get to 20 before we're done. I think we'll make it. We'll see. Anyway, how was the stream, everybody? How was Stream Tom stream? What did he do today? We're fine. Here's another trap.
Yeah.
Now that we're not, we're just gonna worry about experience. Really, I think it'll be okay. We just also need to make sure that Jerry doesn't go past Pipper. Right?
Yeah. This one's
You went from 14 to 20 on your doing the Charisma Ranger thing. Are you still having like connecting issues with the bow stuff in particular? I feel like I still have with bows in particular have connection issues. A little better on some of the other stuff. Yeah, you can't stand the range combat. Okay, just making sure we're in the same boat. Archmage Tempest. Oh no, I make no promises, but I'll attempt to swing by the stream again soon. I have been pretty sick until recently, so. Stop. There are lights in your eyes? No. Not enough lights for that guy's eyes, I guess. Range spells work so well, I just don't know why range bow can't. It's a different math, man. Different technologies. I was just wondering if you were actively doing the Ranger thing on the hardcore. That was the reason I didn't. Because Rangers have so much going for them. All right, big boss man. 9:22. Should we find some more level 4s?
I don't know. This seems like a pretty good place to wrap it up for the day, doesn't it?
I mean, other than Stream Tom just raided, yeah. But I mean, I can always
yeah.
grab some of my other alt and screw around for a little bit.
Nah, let's keep going a bit then. Let's I mean,
You say we can find some other 4s.
Yeah.
You know, we got again all of the Storm Reaver. What is that chain called? The marketplace one, Storm Reaver's Fresco. Sharn Syndicate.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah,
thank
that'd
you.
be fun.
Yeah, that's the one I keep forgetting the name of, but that's the one I kept trying to talk about earlier. More quests. We must have more. Hey, man, I'm here. I'm all about it.
It's where we introduced Sharn, right?
I know, and Sharn is so good. Except for the one quest, and the quest knows who it is, and that quest should feel bad about itself.
You're talking about the one where you have to get on the sleds, right?
No, I actually like that quest. Are you kidding me? Get on my flying Nimbus? Hell yeah. No, the one where you jump down the elevator shaft, or the air conditioning shaft, and you go into the giant room of robot dubbed Death. I hate that quest. That quest is bad. Pull a Stream Tom, go 17 hours straight. I mean, there's a reason why Stream Tom is the most popular DDO streamer, and I'm just the most handsome. It's because I get my fucking beauty sleep. Damn. Don't squeeze the Sharn. Oh. Come on, man. We gotta get that Sharn going. also out of drink.
I wonder if we should kind of do these out of order to use up the higher. Yeah, I don't know. Right?
If you
it should be alright.
Gotta skip the beauty sleep, bad XP per hour. Yeah, I'm not as worried about the XP per hour right now, though. When we get to the end, and I'm like, alright, Jerry, the server turns off in 12 hours, we're level 3, it's time to go. That's when we're gonna have to...
No, I think for real, if this character were to die, I think that would probably just be the end of it. I don't think I would try it.
I don't know. I think we're gonna be okay. I think we'll be...
I don't.
The big pressure's off,
That's
but...
the answer to that. Yeah.
Right. You're 42, you can't do anything for more than 4 hours without a nap. I am 42 as well. I literally got up, played DDO for an hour today, and had to take a nap. That's how bad it was today. I had a good time, it was fun, but I needed that nap so bad. Crack open a few 50s and run like the wind. That's right, baby. Strim Tom knows what I'm talking about. I tell you what, Strim Tom, if Jerry dies again, we'll work it out. You, me, Jerry. We'll all go we'll go 1 to 20. 1 to 20, no sleep.
I don't think I would want to. I think that would just. I think that would be it. I think that would be all I'd want to do.
You don't want one shot at glory of the
nope,
of the 20 hours stream.
I don't want to be doing it as stressing myself out in the final weeks of it. I think as long as I don't die, we'll hit 20. If we have to do a couple extra streams or even a stream every night that final week, we
totally
can do
fine.
It. But I don't think we'll have to. I think it'll be fine.
We're right on track. Considering this is a brand new character today, so and we're level 6. I think you guys are 7. I'm almost 7, right?
And by the end, it'll be 8.
Yeah, so we're in good shape. But nah, I always feel bad. I always feel like we got to go for the last day glory in the event that we didn't make it. But that's just because I had to do that season 1 for the footprints. That was a tough week. If people don't remember that last week, I went through 3 characters in that last week to get the 5,000 favor. It's a tough week. Just stay alive. Staying alive is not that hard, you would think, most of the time. Usually you just stay on the ladder and hang out till the traps are turned off. He's like, nah, we're done now. That was too much. That was over the line, Sam. Oh, man. You have a good night, too. Go, Cordo, go. We'll keep an eye on him tonight, at least. Tonight...
I'm not dying in Sharn Syndicate.
We'll get there.
There are places you can, but it's not too late.
That would be tough, right?
Well, as long as you know where the traps are, and I do, so I know.
Glad one of us does.
Nah, this is old school. I know this one.
Yeah, these were really good too. This was... I say this a lot, it seems like, but it's just because they do such a good job on the quest, but these quests were really good at the time too. Like, they touched the spot pretty much exactly right, and I think they hold up nicely. The time, the pace, it's the pace. The pace is what makes it. All of these quests have an excellent pacing.
Well, and at the time too, like the traps and everything in like Fresco were pretty cool.
Yeah, no, and they're still cool. You know how long it took me to learn that you can like use your stats or whatever to figure out which one is the one if you can't trap it. I just learned that this last year.
And the final quest was really the first of the fighting on rooftops quest, I think.
It is. It is true. And people love that. I love it. It's probably my favorite kinds of thing. You know, it captures that same feeling also of like you're out thinking the DM kind of situation in a trap or whatever. Like it gets that same vibe, I think, that going through there, like jumping over the boxes in Kobold's new Ringleader, for example. I don't know. I like these quests. Pip, it's time for you to be the contrarian. Tell us how these quests are bad.
No, I like these quests.
No, that's not your job right now.
Sorry.
Oh, did I loot some arrows? I did. I looted some arrows, you guys. No! Damn it, Pip! It's back.
Don't look at me.
It's back. You did it. Why did you?
Did not.
You brought Under the Sea back. Why? It's only with you. Oh my god.
I think your clock answered that.
No, it's not my. It's not a me problem that you put the song in my head. We have a guy hiding down here. So all last hardcore, I was constantly humming and singing that Under the Sea song every time Pip and I were in a group together. I don't know why. He didn't wear the stupid fishbowl the whole time either. This is new.
He's from the House P-Buffs, right?
Oh,
Yep.
probably, yeah. Yeah, there's no letting Pip not have an opportunity to get those House P buffs. He's like, we earned them.
That's right. Do all that work for nothing.
That's right. Not gonna die because I didn't take 5 seconds to go get my House P buffs. I'm not as loyal to the House P buffs, even though I highly recommend them. So, dear chat, what are you guys playing on the hardcore right now? What level? How are you guys doing? How do you feel like you're on track to complete your goals, etc., etc.? Tell me about your hardcore. Killed my anchor, Pip.
Oh, I'm stunned.
I see that.
She was so attractive.
Was she?
Something like
Is
that.
that what got you going?
No, not that. Get the trap.
Nice.
Thank you.
Well done. Oh, rip, I went the wrong way. So, I have a feeling that I'm about to switch career paths if I can get into this genre. I think I figured out what I'm supposed to do.
Get into what?
So, I was listening to an interview with the...
You're doing bottled farts, aren't you?
Oh my god, that would be so great. That'd be so great. No, basically, the people who watch the various videos and stuff for like rules violations, 70 fragments, and stuff like that, to like get things taken down off of programs, or like off of YouTube or Rumble or whatever, Twitter, etc. Right? There's a person who, at a certain point, has to look at that stuff and say, yeah, it needs to go, or yeah, it can stay. I feel like I do a really good job of that kind of stuff. You know what I mean?
You're
Like,
talking about moderation, really, on the part of YouTube.
yeah.
YouTube moderator.
Yeah, whether it's on YouTube or Rumble, or Facebook or any of those places, like, they were talking about it, and I was thinking, that sounds fascinating, and the kind of person that could do something like that, because sometimes you're going to have to see some pretty terrible stuff, right? So someone who can look at that stuff and not let it stick to them, I think is something I believe that I have, and I think that might be a useful skill or ability to monetize.
Yeah,
It's
you doing that.
it's still
yeah.
it's still also like really mobile, right? So as long as I have a good internet connection, I can do it remotely.
Do they hire in the U.S. for that, or is that over? I thought that was overseas. They hired for that.
Well, so it depends, and I'm not really. This is part of my problem, is I'm trying to figure out how to kind of get my foot into the door on it. But my understanding is that was why I was kind of looking at the Rumble, because the Rumble stuff, I guess, is still in the U.S. But my understanding is there's different tiers, obviously, at the different companies. So even if there would be a like overseas division of that, say on Facebook, right? There's still a U.S. group also. You know what I mean?
Which quest are you doing?
Stormreaver's Fresco, the bank.
Yeah, I shared it.
Rip Night Hunter by Misadventure at level 8. Ooh, now we get to
Yeah, I would have
speculate.
thought that they would have used like kind of third-party groups that exist for wide-scale internet content moderation and things.
Yeah,
Right.
so
That's what I think they.
my understanding
outsourced.
is that I guess again, at least Rumble keeps that internal. Is what it sounded like from that interview, or at least a level of it.
And they're hiring paid people to do content moderation?
I guess so. That's
I mean,
again,
that's cool. I mean,
I need to look. Like I said, I heard it, and I'm like, that sounds really like something I should look into. So I'm gonna do that. I think the next couple of days, probably mostly during the restart time tomorrow. See what we can get away with. Also,
I mean,
there's
it's longer than normal because we're doing a bunch of extra maintenance.
yeah, that's good.
So I'm going to say unlikely it'll be up before noon.
Yeah, it's all good. As long as she's stable when she returns, I don't mind how long she's gone. You know what I mean? I'll go right. Pip, you want to go left, please?
Yep.
And I actually mean I'll go right. I did it. Yes. A lot of people are like, Samus, do you have a difficulty between left and right? I do. I really do. I don't understand that concept necessarily.
P-buffs.
P-buffs. Alright, let's go P-buff really fast to make Pip happy. And then, is it Stormbinder, or Bookbinder next, I think?
Yeah.
Oh, no. I really probably should figure out some sort of schedule for to
Regularly scheduled programming?
Well, I just meant to start locking in my Reaper experience points on the hardcore. I just having fun playing Samus instead, you know?
Yeah. I don't think I'm gonna go for the Reaper points.
Yeah.
Just not into it.
Yeah, it's part of my problem too. Is that I really like that Favorite Soul build. It feels really strong and nigh unkillable. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's really strong and it's nigh unkillable. So like not a lot of challenge to it, I guess. Got a crack skulls. Another trucker. Alright, so, dear chat, if you stand here when you search, you'll find this box, and you'll find this box. And then if you stand here, dear chat, you'll find that box, and that box. But you have to stand in the right places. Pip did find two. Oh no, I gotta... Alright, just garbage. All right. Hey, he got two again. Look at him. I don't think that's where you want her to go.
No, she...
Think, chat.
Ah!
That's funny. She blow that trap up?
No! They just blew open the door.
Huh, I wonder if that negative energy spell that I was like randomly throwing around got him.
Hit somebody.
You know hardcore shuts down on February 1st, right? Shit. Who? Jerry, did you know that?
Yes.
Okay. Alright, let's pretend I knew. Come
Yeah,
with
it's
me. If you want to
2
live.
month sessions. Right.
Yeah. Are you coming with us, Titan? We're level 7. Let's go, baby. Maybe I read that wrong. Maybe there's another way to read that. You know hardcore shuts down on February 1st, right? I don't know, man. That comes across that way.
I think we've got a message as through the 31st. Ooh, level 1 feather falling boots.
Nice, nice. Let's see, I think I gotta turn this in. We have lots of time though. We're just doing level 20 on this guy. And if I can motivate myself to take the other character to do 10 points, I think that'll go pretty fast too. I just got a level to 30. Which is not my forte, but That's just a matter of getting in explore zones. And I imagine there's a group doing that at some point. Pretty, like every day, so.
I think it's getting slim pickings up there. They
Is
keep
it?
dying.
People are dying, huh? Can't be that bad. I don't know, maybe it can't be that bad. Repossession. Ba-da-da-da-da-da. That's a slightly different song, to be honest, chat. You're eating Domino's handmade pizza in your car? You may put me down as jealous.
Goodbye.
Hey, you going to work?
Here pretty soon, yeah.
You want to bring me something to drink before you go?
I can try.
Like literally any one of my drinks would be fine.
My healing is on my hot bar 6+ now. I gotta remember that.
Alright.
Oh no.
Yeah, it's Remy.
What's up?
Titan wanted to know if that was you.
Yeah.
Alright, Jerry. You don't go in there.
No, I know this. Just don't blow up traps.
That's what I'm saying. You just come over here. I don't know that Pip's not
You
going to
can run
screw
around
up.
in here for a while.
I don't know if Pip's not going to screw up and kill us all.
Yeah.
So let's stay over here. Like if Pip accidentally murders himself, that's on him. We can leave. Wait for next
That's
tomorrow.
true,
Pip
that's
will
true.
level back up.
Better safe than sorry.
I have certainly seen mistakes made. We're not making them today. Oh man. God, that water is good. Have you guys ever tried this clear American flavored water? Like it's no sugar, no calories, nothing. They are so good.
I am a huge fan of Polar beverages. They're located in Worcester, not too far from where I live.
Yeah.
And, man, they're good. It's more of a seltzer, though.
Well, that's what these are. They're like a flavored seltzer water, but... How are we doing in there, Pat?
We're still doing traps.
Okay. Then we'll stay back over here on this far wall then, where it's safe.
Good idea. One to go.
Kind of safe.
Alright, that should be the last one.
Oh, man. I think when we're done with the stream, I'm going to make some sort of snack.
Door's open.
Probably something on a tortilla with pizza sauce. Maybe even with lots and lots of mozzarella cheese.
Yeah.
Maybe
Nice.
some
There's
some garlic powder. Is there a seasonal event coming back soon? The ice skating event, maybe. I think I
Not
heard.
the ice skate. Yeah, the Snow Peaks event is
Yeah.
coming back.
I'm gonna say I thought I heard that the Snow Peaks was gonna return soon.
Yep, end of the month-ish, something like that.
Yeah, and that there's a little bit of a change to it, but we don't know what exactly, right? That's the last we heard. Just some updates.
No, I thankfully have kept that one under wraps. It's gonna be a fun surprise. It'll be nice.
So yeah, soon. Not hashtag old turbine soon. Hashtag actual soon. Come out and slay.
I gotta turn in the first one still.
New gear question mark? I don't know, man. It could be anything. We could speculate if you'd like.
Yeah, because the people who have made it want to keep it kind of a surprise.
Well, yeah, you totally
I
can't
really don't want to
speculate.
spoil it too
You
much.
can't speculate. We can speculate, though. Like, it can make your hair turn blue. Yeah. I don't know. I I always like new events and the changes and stuff, so I'm excited. Pip, are you in the quest yet?
Yes, I'm in the quest.
Pay some money. Get experience. So good. I wish I could pay money to get experience more often.
Well, that gave me level 8.
Alright.
It wasn't that funny.
Sorry, what was that? I got distracted. I was in another world.
My bard was laughing very heartily, and I told him it wasn't that funny.
Oh. Doesn't matter. You're his boss. He laughs at all the jokes. Alright. I suspect we probably are just going to have to get all these chests, huh?
Might as well.
Yeah, because this is probably going to, again, probably be the last quest. It is getting pretty late over there in Jerryland, I believe.
Yep.
I think that's
It's a
pretty
good place to
reasonable,
wrap up.
so, yeah,
I'll be at level 8.
Yeah, that'll be good.
4 levels per stream, that'll get us there.
I don't think I can maintain 4 levels per stream, but I can get us.
Yeah.
I can get us good. I can level us quick. I don't know if I can level us that quick.
Yeah, we'll probably do a few extras here.
Yeah, we'll figure it out in a little bit.
Or it might, depending on what our schedules are actually like, I might be able to carve out like an afternoon on a weekend or something if we wanted to try something like that. All kind of depends on what.
Yeah,
what
we
people
could
are
try
doing.
something. It depends. Most of my like quote unquote day job that's not streaming takes place on the weekends, running Magic tournaments for my LGS, right? So my weekends get pretty busy typically, but yeah, we can see.
Yeah, that's cool. Like, whatever you want. We'll make it work.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. I'm not worried about it. We have more than 2 weeks. No, we have 2 weeks. That's more than enough time. Like, we can level to 30 in that time, probably. Pretty easily.
Ooh, there were a lot of champs hiding in that hole.
Yeah? How's the champ hidey hole?
Apparently.
Mora slain by a skeleton knight level 7. Rip. Samus, question mark? What's up, buddy? Got him now. Read my idea pitch. Your idea pitch. Maybe a potion that temporarily bestows the ice skin shield buff. Like a potions of stone skin. Yeah, maybe. Again, we're not going to use our relationship with Jerry on this stream to like try to get our wish list through or whatever, but let's just say he heard. Wink.
Yeah. Alright, that sounds cool. It'd be funnier if it turns you into a snow person during its duration.
Oh, so good. Be a snowman. Guy did not want to die or freeze or nothing. He was a big jerk. All right. Well, everybody, thanks a lot for hanging out. Stream Tom, thanks for the raid. We appreciate you as always. But I think this is where I'm going to call it an evening. I'm going to run around real quick after the stream here and make sure I have spell components. And I'll take level 7 at least. Maybe. I don't think I have 8, but it sounds like these guys do. So we'll do that too, probably. I will definitely see you guys tomorrow. And maybe Jerry will see you guys tomorrow too. I don't know yet. But one way or another, we'll let you guys know what's happening.
If I do tomorrow, I probably can't do a full 4 hours here. But
that's fine. Like I said, I have no worries, man. Whatever. If you decide you want to do a couple hours, you want to do no hours, whatever. We'll just make it work.
Remember, extra bank space.
Remember extra bank space.
Or backpack space.
Okay. Alright, anyway, with that, everybody, I think we're going to get out of here. Let's see if we can keep on the raid going. I'm not seeing anybody else on my current DDO list. Let's see who else is raiding. How is See Me See You not on my rating list? Alright, well, let's rate See Me See You. Sorry about that, everybody. Some of my buttons are acting weirdly here. Alright, well, never mind. Maybe we won't raid anybody then. Maybe we'll just be a terrible person because I can't seem to get the controls to work. Oh, wait, no, here we go. How's the hardcore? Not too bad. We're actually getting ready to wrap up for the night, though. I'm just trying to get the rating stuff to actually work here. What have we gotten in terms of, like, rewards and stuff? We have gotten the 1750 reward. My alt is, like, at 1 or, like, very nearly at the experience to take level 20. And then I'll start working on Reaper points pretty soon after that. But we unfortunately had a death in Vaunt of Night 5 last Friday or Thursday. So now we're just gonna do level 20, so it should be pretty easy. You just hit level 18 tonight. Nice. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and raid See Me See You and get out of here. Have a quick off air conversation with my teammates, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. All right, let's fire this raid up. All right, everybody, don't forget if you'd like to help us out financially, patreon.com/Samus is the best way to do so, and or I guess you could cash app me at Samus Garobo. All right, everybody, peace, much love. We'll see you soon. Toodles.